glad you're here with me. My goal today is to photograph Hooker Falls. Hooker Falls is located on Little River in DuPont State Forest. I'll be coming in on Staten Road, crossing the bridge over Little River, and turning left into the parking lot. From there, I'll hike about 3/10 of a mile down to the fall. I'll be standing here below the waterfall to photograph it. The sun's going to come up in front of me and to my left, which means that for the first couple of hours, the waterfall will not be directly illuminated by the sun. Therefore, there'll be less chance of hot spots on the waterfall. The negative side of that is that with the sun in front of me, the sky is probably going to be white in the photo. Good morning. It's about 20 minutes after sunrise and I've made it to Hooker Falls, and what a beautiful waterfall this is. The hike was easy, about 3/10 of a mile. There's a new trail in here. It's kind of graded and got gravel on it, so it's easy to access this waterfall. And I got here about at sunrise. Took me about 15 or 20 minutes to hike in, so it's a real short hike, very easy, and this is a beautiful waterfall. It's going to be another hour or two before the sun gets up high enough to light up the waterfall, but I think it's just fantastic the way it is. That looks pretty smooth. I like that a lot. The sky is white, there's no color in it, so that's just the way it is. I'm going to come up here and take a little closer look and see if there's a better place, or at least a different place to frame up the photo. think this is a good vantage point here to get a different angle on the waterfall. I'm a little bit closer and get a little closer shot of the water as it spills over. I had to look it back up, but I think this is about a 13 or 16 foot fall. So it's not real big, but it is nice. As you can see, the light's just now beginning to get to the top of the trees. Illuminated those about a third of the way down. It'll be another hour or so before the light gets on the waterfall. I moved closer to the waterfall, as you can tell, probably by the sound. And I'm going to look for a good place to put the tripod. I think this will do. So this is going to be a 1/4 second shot at f/16 ISO 100. And that's a little dark. Make a couple of changes to it and reshoot it. That's a nice shot. It's a 1 second shot at f/16. This is a Nikon camera here, and the live view on it does not necessarily tell me what I'm going to get. So I have to do what's called chimping, which means I take the picture and then look at it. Take the picture and look at it and get the setting right. I've got a scale here that tells me when the exposure is right, but it doesn't always tell me like I want it. So I just have to shoot it and look at it. If I do anything, I'm going to underexpose and raise it up, raise the shadows, because I don't want the highlights to be blown out. But now that is a silky smooth shot at 1 second. I do like the Nikon camera for a lot of reasons. It's a really tough camera. If it's raining or snowing, I can take it out. I don't worry about it. It's weather sealed, and the lenses are weather sealed. The lenses that I use are weather sealed. So it does have a lot of advantages to it. I think what I'll do now is put on an ND filter, and so I can slow it down and shoot at about f8 or f11, which is right in the center, you might say, of the aperture range of the lens, and that's where I usually get my best images, is right in the center. I get the sharpest images throughout, so I'm going to try that. What I've got here is a variable ND filter. It's a 1 to 5 stop filter made by B&W. It's a really nice filter, and I can go all the way to 5 stops without getting the X pattern that you see a lot of times with a variable filter. I'm gonna make sure it's clean before I put it on. It's a 77 millimeter filter, and my lens is 72, so I've got a 72 to 77 step-up ring here. Hold my hand under it in case I drop it, because I don't want to drop this filter. The thing about using an ND filter, when it gets so dark like this, you have to turn it up where you can see through it. Get your focus. And then you can turn it back down like you want it. I'm going to double the exposure one more time, which makes it 20 seconds. 20 seconds is a long time. There'll be no definition in the water. It'll just look like silk. And that, my friends, is 20 seconds. ISO 100 F11. I think I'm going to change lenses now and put on a long lens and get a shot of the water, the small waterfall on the edge. This is my safety line, by the way. In case something goes wrong, my camera won't hit the ground or whatever's down there. Take another 1 second shot and see what it looks like. And that's fantastic. I'm glad you were with me today as I photographed Hooper Falls. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you'll join me on the next video as I walk across this bridge to photograph Triple Falls. So until then, bye for now.